Hello, welcome to the Art of the Oracle. My name is Virginia. I have been working all week with a collection of decks of cards, and I'm very excited to continue to work with them through the end of the week. So what I love is that you don't know how the cards interact with each other until you put them all together. And I have to say, I don't think I found a bad collaboration between cards, but there seems to be energies that kind of pull and push apart and pull together to create, I think, our whole world. And this deck of cards with the angel numbers, the sacred creators, and the light seers has really given some beautiful information. So if you're new to the channel, I do a daily card reading Monday through Friday, sprinkled in some 3-card pick a card readings for fun. And so all week I've been using this deck, and wow, it has been quite delightful. So we're going to continue on with the light seers, and we're going to ask what we most need to know on this day. Time, I feel like, is malleable, even though we have all these tables telling us that these are periods of time. But whenever you're seeing this is the right time. So if it's not the day that it first came out, it's okay. We see things and things come to us when we're ready. So let's ask these beautiful angel numbers to give us some information about what we most need to know. Okay, so those hit the floor. All right, so when something hits the floor, I feel like it's something that we need to pay attention to right now. And this one was upside down, and these two were right side up. And it's interesting because I think this is what came out yesterday. But instead we had 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the inspiration card. Now, so let's take a look at what this card is. And it says bonds. Now, most of these came in upside down. I'm asking if they were meant, this one is meant to be in reverse. Okay, so as I sit with this energy, yesterday it was all about like the inspiration that was coming in, the things that, what was it that was inspiring you to move forward? And because yesterday we had 1, 2, 3, 4, which I'm trying to remember what that one was for. I think it wasn't progress, but anyway, I feel like we're moving forward. No matter what this is the progress is telling us that it is moving forward. It was something around changing and things coming in, and yeah, and there's a reason why I can't remember it, I suppose, and why I'm sticking with this. But I'm also hearing that this has an additional message from yesterday about the inspiration. So I'm going to go to the guidebook, and it says your creativity levels are positively surging. Your focus right now needs to be on where and how you express all that abundant, inspired energy. If you don't have an outlet for artistic expression already, seek one that suits your style. You have a beautiful, unique mind, and it needs to be shared with the world. Wow, I love that. Yeah, so that's the additional message here around inspiration. Because yesterday we had it next to grounding, ground in, and this inspiration felt like it was moving us forward into 2026. This feels like a very localized, very like a daily, like yesterday felt very expansive, and this feels like it wants us, the cards are wanting us to focus on what we're seeing in the moment, in particular, like right now, the importance for us to take action here on this card that allows creativity. And with progress, the card is telling us that it is all lining up, that we are moving forward, that things are coming together. Let's see what it says here. It says, harness that momentum and allow your best self to emerge. You'll find even greater growth when you lend your strength to collaboration. So reach out. And it's interesting because Bonds, which 2 is about bringing something together, but it's in reverse, which is really interesting. So what I'm kind of getting from that is almost like, yes, there is a possibility for you to collaborate, but I don't feel like it's necessary for this. And if you do end up collaborating, there could be like a little bit of a setback. But let's see what 2020 is. It says things are looking up. You've been focused on building a strong foundation, and it shows. So you'll be you will be reaping all the wonderful rewards that you deserve. Your connections and partnerships are leveling up, resulting in better productivity. But when it's in reverse, it's saying that like there could be miscommunications around something in collaborations. So what I'm getting from this, and I'm gonna go to the Sacred Creators for additional information, is that it's really important for us to create right now. And it's very important for us to find that community, but we don't necessarily, like, to be aware of who we're collaborating with, that not everybody is going to be worth or value, you know, as we're growing and as we're changing and as we're, let's call it leveling up, which I think was one of the cards earlier in the week, that we could be changing our own energetic dynamics, but still kind of be partly involved with people that don't serve us. And that's kind of what that's feeling like, is that it's important for us to find the community and new bonds, but there is something about some miscommunication or some older bonds that maybe could be leaving at this time as well. And not to worry, because you are making progress. And let's see if some new bonds might be coming into the picture. So what does the Sacred Creators have to offer from this? Yeah, so let's take a look. Oh yeah, so we had this also last at sometime during the week, and I mean I shuffle these cards a lot. So this says overthinking can spoil the magic, and I think that is directly related to some like past bond that we had. Ambush fear with your ferocious dream. So this is a very interesting reading here, because we have this reversal bonds right in the middle where there's some sort of miscommunication around something, because the energy is also that, you know, you're leveling up, you've done so much work, you've been inspired, you've made a lot of progress. And I literally had that conversation yesterday with my daughter about how, you know, like the inspiration, it's just, you know, it's available to us. And when you feel that inspiration, it just like opens up a world of things. But there are some people that can kind of get in it, turn it around and make it like their own, and then act like everything was all their idea anyway, right? And that's why I think this bonds is right here in the middle, is because as we learn and grow, and as we shed our old skin, I'm literally like seeing a snake shedding their old skin. The same bonds are not going to, they're not going to stay. And some of what they were offering, we're finally going to see is not really working. So let's see what the light seers, this one's coming out. Look at that. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. This is about coming into balance with something in your world. So let's see what else we have. Yeah. So yeah, this is balancing, you know, things going on. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like all this is happening because it's coming right here where all this like red energy of inspiration. And the King of Pentacles is bringing in a little bit more stability where perhaps you didn't have any. And it's kind of saying that this is all balancing out, that you're making great progress here. And this little thing in the middle, what I'm hoping is the cards are going to show. So can we get some more information about what this bond is? Yeah. Look at that. 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're walking away and leaving these old, outdated. That's exactly what I was feeling from that. It's literally like similar energy around it, even colors wise. Yeah. And what is the final message here for this daily message? Okay, I feel like these two cards wanted to pop up. So the final message is believe in yourself, is to go inward to who and what you desire. Like, who do you want to be with? What is it that you want to create? And focus that energy around it. Focus the energy around this. I love that this underneath this Hermit card is all about not thinking. It's about closing down the outward world, which is why it's very dark here, and being inspired from within. That's where this light is coming from. It's coming from within. The inspiration is within you. So get out of your head about any of these old things, because I feel like they weren't worthy of you anyway. Is some of these old bonds, you know, when we're coming from wounding, we feel like we're not worthy. So we attract people that show us that they don't really value us. It's really bizarre how that happens, but it's very true, right? That's exactly what happened. So I feel like what it's saying is like, let go of some of these old toxic bonds. They weren't going to ever serve you, just to keep you kind of in this feeling lack. And don't think about it. Get out of your head, because the magic is all about going inward, that you have the light of inspiration. You're progressing. It's time now to go forward without fear, and focus that energy on those dreams that you have and that you've had in your world. There's a reason why there's something that you've wanted for a very long time, and you're continuing to see it and hope for it. Is because it was meant to be. If you have it in your world, but make sure that it's from a clear space, right? Sometimes we can want something again, just like relationships, from a place of wounding. Make sure that it's for the right reason. So ask yourself why you want the thing that you want, and then go inward and ask for that light to show you where you are on the path and what you need to get there. And then focus the energy in that direction. Thank you so much for being here at the Art of the Oracle. I hope you have an amazing day. And until tomorrow, let's stay focused on those dreams. All right. Bye now.